Yo, in this video, I spent 100 days in Minecraft, except I isekai'd into a new world. But not any world, but the world of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. And this is how it went. The goals of this video are to 1. Take on the orc disaster that spawns from the orc lord. 2. Take on the greatest spirit and ruler of the flames, Ifrit. And 3. Become one of the legendary demon lords. And finally 4. Take on the Calamity class monster and ruler of the skies, Charybdis. Think I can do it? Cause I'm pretty confident I can. And without further ado, let's begin. Day 1, I died. You have to reincarnate, of course. There's a lot of classes from like human, slime, goblin. I think you can be a demon too, maybe? I'm too sure, but I chose a slime, of course, but I did gloss over the stats, so here they are, if you want to read them. Anywho, I started off like any normal Minecraft world. I got some wood, made some tools, got a bit of iron if I could find any, but then I realized that I had achievements already. And clicking B is like the menu, and I checked what I had. I had this one called Retaliator, and I didn't know what it did at the time, so here's what it does. Honestly, it sounded pretty useless, but I feel like I was proved wrong, though eventually I found a goblin settlement. It was pretty wholesome looking, some small goblins here and there, and I eventually found like a direwolf, which I thought would hit me, but it seemed pretty friendly, so I tried to tame it. Yeah, it worked! And you can like name people too. So I named it Inu, which is a... So yeah, I'm pretty good at naming things. I then started digging out like the front bit of the goblin settlement, just to make it a bit more nice, because it was a bit messy, I won't lie. Day 2, I kind of just named every single goblin I could find, which incidentally made me the chief, I'd say. So I'm now the chief of the village, which is, yeah, pretty good, following in someone's footsteps. I then just called it a night. That's all I literally did. Day 3 to 4 though, yeah, I found a morph mod which makes me a slime, though I kind of noticed later on, but if you look at my hearts, they are kind of screwed. But I didn't know yet, so I went mining, got some iron, got some coal, but I did hear a zombie. So I went down and found a zombie. You would have thought. On killing it, I got this like ghost looking thing, which is part of the morph mod. So it kind of ignore it kind of, but it's kind of cool though. But it did mess up my hearts though. I also found these flowers, which I don't really know what they do. I still don't to this day. I have no idea what they do at all. So I thought I'd head back. And on my way back, and died. At this point, I was really mad. I don't sound mad, but I was mad, dude. I didn't want anyone dying in my village. As I was flying, I kind of saw in the corner of my eye that the black spider went for one of the other goblins instead, which again really made me angry. So I had to run over quickly. But to my surprise, the goblin killed it. And it was subscribe, one of the 3 triplets of subscribe and like. Day 5, I got attacked by this massive ant or something, I don't know, it's crazy. I then took a good look around and realized that I need some protection because I don't want to lose another goblin like Ant. I got started building, I made quite a few poles. It was only going to be a really simple wall, so I was thinking like oak, like wood pillars and then cobblestone walls to like fill the holes kind of. Honestly, you don't see, but it didn't really work. The spiders just climbed over, so I had to always run home just in time to kill the spider, so it was pretty useless. I then again called it a night there. Day 6 to 7, and we all paid our respects to the fallen soldier, and I looked to my right, and obviously Hudge was crying his eyes out. We did just lose a goblin, to be fair. Settlement was coming along, I'd say. I went back into the mines and found like a bunch of just different stuff, like a mine shaft, spider stuff. I also found these like magic crystals. I don't know what they do. Didn't give any magic cools, didn't really drop, so I wasn't sure. Day 8 to 14, I found this, what are they called again? The evolved version is Dragonoot, but I don't know what that one's called, I forgot. I also found a sand temple. It was nothing too great. Apart from an enchanted golden apple, so yeah, that's pretty good. Headed it back out. I then started killing slimes and whatnot, trying to get the predator skill, which is used to get more skills, if that makes sense. It took a really long time though, but finally, on day 15 to 17, I got the predator skill, and oh man, it felt great. Here's how it works. So using this, I tried to kill some creepers, because if you kill certain mobs, you get certain skills. So here's my first skill, Black Lightning. This skill was really cool. It was my main one. I can just lightning strike anything I look at. It's really, really cool. So I tried my new power out. And I mean, look at this. The power I possess is immense. So here's the list of like mobs you can use to get skills. Had a good luck. Day 18, I found this massive bat. So I decided to kill it using the lightning, my sword. It was a walk in the park, honestly. It gave me vampirism and ultrasonic wave. Here are the stats if you're interested. On day 19 to 20, I came across this massive tree which turned out to be the labyrinth of the spirits. Upon walking like an endless distance, I came across the spirit protector colossus. So I'm assuming just, protects the spirits. Though I noticed that a lightning strike from me does about 1 bar of his health. So I was going to just do that the entire time, but to my surprise, turns out I'm overpowered as hell, because I just destroyed it, but I don't actually know how. My best bet was the retaliator skill from the very beginning. Maybe help, I'm not too sure. Despite that, I made it into the labyrinth of the spirits. This place was really cool. It looked really nice as well. So walking up, it was a really long staircase, but so what you have to do, you have to crouch inside the middle bit at the top. And I was here for a really long time, for about 20-ish seconds maybe. Until eventually, I was chosen by the spirit of light. Caught it there and I headed out. Day 21 to 25, I actually found another goblin like settlement type of thing, but there was two. There was one broken one and one completely fine, which had both direwolf and goblins. So I thought, guys, we're moving. And when we moved to the new one, said goodbye to Anne and we headed right off. Took a long time, but we made it eventually. Day 26 to 27, bedtime was just on me for some reason. That was kind of odd. Though I did find orcs though. I decided to head back into the mine and try these magical crystal things again, but they just didn't work. I thought maybe you need a diamond pickaxe to try it. So I found diamonds, made a pickaxe, and well, it fell. Happy days. I headed right back, and day 28 to 34, I decided I need some new abilities. And if you know me well, you'll realize that I'm not a smart person. So I thought that since I'm going to go fight Ifrit, I need some water-based abilities. So I killed the Elder Guardian, got water manipulation. I killed a drowned, got water blade, which is a really good skill. Killed a dolphin, got hydraulic propulsion. And I was close to being a water god. Day 35 to 39, I found Shizue. Now, if you don't know, killing Shizue actually spawns the Flame Spirit Ifrit. And it does a lot of damage. I died a lot during this fight, a whole bunch. It doesn't show you, but I died so much. This fight's really cool because if you see like the arrow that goes in flames once it goes past Ifrit, I thought it was a really cool like little addition there. And also about those water abilities, they didn't really do much because they like evaporated if they got anywhere near them, but it was really cool though. So finally I did manage to kill Ifrit. And as Shizue died, she dropped her anti-demon mask. So that ended that fight. Day 40, I realized that I need to get stronger because I died so much during that last fight. So I made a full set of diamond armor. I got straight away into just enchanting every single piece I had. I enchanted Shizue's sword, Shizue's mask, all my diamond armor, and oh, I was so strong. It felt amazing. My mobility was insane, my strength was off the charts, I was killing everything that used to just body me. Day 43 I came across the Orc Lawn, which turned into the Orc Disaster, and the fight was on. It actually gave me a decent fight, but with the new skill I just got, body armor, I started throwing the Orc Disaster in this. The power I felt was so cool, because the Orc Disaster is a huge thing which did so much damage. I was just throwing it around. I was playing with the thing. Upon his death, I finally got the Demon Lord scene. Day 44, I decided I'll give the Orc Disaster's cleaver to some orc. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. He didn't want to take it, so I gave it to bloody Godge. He seemed to enjoy it, so happy days, I guess. Day 45 to 69 was a painful, long, just series of days. It was just endless killing of pillagers. I refused to kill villagers, so I just went for pillagers instead. It was long. I did get bored though, so I started a raid. So, I mean, villagers did die, but not by my hand, so it's fine. Eventually, I killed a Vex, and they gave me Shadow Merge, so here's the stats. This doesn't count, right? I mean, technically it's not a kill. And at long last, I was finally so close to that magical 10,000. Only 3 more to go. And finally, I was now capable of becoming a Demon Lord. Day 70 to 71, I took on the task of becoming a Demon Lord with all the villagers surrounding me. It took a little bit, but eventually I became a Demon Lord. And along with that, I forgot, but the villagers do get an upgrade as well. And I am now a Demon Slime. Day 72 to 73. With a new power-up comes a new set of drip. That's just the law. I got straight to it, trying out my new skills. Black Thunder, the upgraded version of Black Lightning, was so cool. It's like, it breaks the blocks too. And my magicals are now tenfold. I was not running out. And I mean, look at me, I'm throwing a snake around. This thing used to kill me, so it felt really cool. Also, I didn't show it off properly, but the speed I go in the ocean's really, really cool and really fun. Day 74 to 80. I decided I'm gonna go look for Charybdis, the final boss that I have to take down. Then day 81, I finally found this little cave thing. So how you do this, you have to grab the core and bring it like a villager to it to set it off. But I wasn't gonna do that, so I broke the core and I just took it to a village. I can't be bothered. Day 82 to 84, I finally found a village and decided, yeah, this will do. And this villager right here was the chosen one. See, that explosion did like more than 20 hearts. That would have killed me twice. This boss was not going to be easy. So I sat by his house because I saw like some effects and whatnot coming off it. So I was like, are you going to change or what? I thought maybe it broke, so I was getting a bit worried, but no, it was fine. Yeah, it definitely worked. I didn't get scared. After eyeing up Charybdis, I thought the best bet is probably to throw it into the sky, and that I did with body armor, and it was god easy. My strategy going into this was kind of just to smack it with Shizue's sword and just use lightning. And I mean, it did the trick, to be fair. And at long last came the final barrage of lightning bolts. And to finish off the fight, I decided to pay respect to Shizue and drive her sword straight through the heart of the Charybdis. And that ended the fight there. I right-clicked the core, meaning it was basically over. Day 85 plus, I'm basically finished now. There's not much for me to do. Though a thing to note is that with killing the Charybdis, my magicals was even larger. It was crazy. Like, not 35,000, but nearly 300,000. I wasn't running out before. I'm set for life now. Also, I grabbed my dog's nose. That was pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you could like and tell me what you liked about it, then that'd mean a lot to me. And if you even subscribe, that'd be great. If you want any more, like 100 days type of style videos, there should be somewhere on the screen, like an end screen type of thing. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a bit.